Let's face it, Branson is a tourist town and it's expensive. But what if I could tell you about a place where you can get a terrific meal, dance the two-step, and spend all evening listening to live music by some of the top musicians in Branson, all for about the cost of a decent meal at a local restaurant? I can, and I will. It's Wrangler's star-studded Honky Tonk in Branson. Like any tourist town, you can expect to spend big bucks in Branson, but we discovered a place where we could spend all evening listening to some of the most highly awarded musicians in Branson, had steak dinners and lots of appetizers and side orders, had the chance to scoot a boot on a massive dance floor, and it cost us about what we spend to go out for dinner here in Dallas. Even the cover charge was only $5 a person for the entire evening. When I brag about the musicians, I mean it. For more than 30 years, Melody Hart and Wayne Massengale have received countless awards as the top vocalist and fiddle players in Branson. Their sons, Dylan and Garrett, perform with the band and have already racked up a remarkable performance resume of their own, as have the remaining members of the band.
Stop for just a minute, see a friend outside of town. I called her up, I found his name, I felt the wind died down.
Don't believe me? Well, one of the best ways to judge the quality of a house band is to find the place where other musicians go when they aren't working. The night we went to Wranglers, Bucky Hurd, a member of the Righteous Brothers, had stopped by to listen to the music, and he joined the Wrangler All-Star Band on stage to perform a song as well. Wranglers is the place for musicians to go to listen to music, and that speaks volumes. And remember, an entire night of terrific music from remarkable musicians, $5 a head cover charge. Of course, many of the patrons took to the dance floor, which rivals the floor at Billy Bob's in Texas. During the week, Wranglers also offers dance classes for people who want to learn line dancing for their next weekend visit. Now, I mentioned the food before. We had a ribeye steak dinner, $29. Coconut shrimp, $11. Over the evening, we grazed on onion rings, 2 orders of cheese curds, mushrooms. I drank so much iced tea, the waitress finally just brought me a pitcher to save herself some trips. All the food was terrific. This wasn't bar food. This was excellent restaurant food. And the total food bill for the entire evening was around $120, I think. Honestly, if we had a restaurant here in Dallas that served the same menu and the same prices but didn't have the great music, we would still be regulars there. I will put a link to their menu in the description below. Check out the prices and selection and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, I know I'm raving about Wranglers, but we just had a terrific time. Great food, awesome music, friendly people. I mean, Dylan from the band is the guy who sold me one of their t-shirts himself. In a fun honky-tonk environment. Now, I've been to several honky-tonk bars, including Billy Bob's and Gillies, and I'd pick Wranglers over all of them for the experience and the value. After a day of battling traffic, fighting through crowds, and spending a fortune at every attraction, we thought the evening at Wranglers was relaxing, entertaining, and the nicest part of our trip to Branson, and a bargain to boot. That's a cowboy boot, by the way. As of now, Wrangler's Honky Tonk is open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 p.m. to 11:45 p.m. Be sure to check their website for the latest hours and performance schedules. We hope you enjoyed this video on attractions in Branson, Missouri. Check out the playlist on screen now for more Branson attractions.